limited, I'm going to use fast
What?
travel, where I've never visited, but you need to go to that place to use fast travel in the original game. And this is the person who's in need and the client. In this quest, maybe we need to dig deep about the characters, or they make some requests to solve problems for them. So by finishing various quests, you can learn many things about this world. So, in the original, I skipped or I went
You
through
can have
without
dialogue
playing anything.
options, so
No,
depending on what
in
you
the first
choose
quest,
to
you go
do, you can
through
affect the story by
many
these
things, not just characters.
conversations. Okay.
Together with Cloud,
All these
some
dialogue trees,
character
man.
playing
Cool.
the major role. In this quest, Red 13 is with Cloud. So Cloud plus someone from your party will play mercenary, and by doing so, you can build trust and better relationship with Cloud, and you can imagine how that will play out in the later content.
So wait a minute. Depending on who you have in your party with you, it changes?
Okay, that's got to be pretty cool. Then just it's a lot more. It's giving you options for flavor text because, case in point, like that interaction we just had was because Red was in the party. But if we changed to Tifa and Barrett, maybe if Tifa was in the party, she would like have an expression based on like her experience as a rancher as well.
If you have like Red 13 with you, the dialogue of the quest changes, and that changes some sort of dating game thing later?
The scene. Red 13 is so in a hurry. He's like, and a dog chasing sheep is so motivated. And when you look into this place, you can see the story will unfold.
Yeah, all these things, these behind-the-scenes stat management stuff is all going to be contributing towards the dating quest, most likely.
13 says it's
And by the way, I'm gonna be gunning for one of the three ladies, most likely. I want Tifa. I have I have. When I get my hands on this game, I have several playthrough options just to get to the dating game scene where I want to see Tifa, Aerith, Yuffie, and then the boys. And depending on who you, it's in the same vein as like the last game where because of certain key choices, the scene after the capture of Aerith changes, where you could have a private scene with Tifa, or you can have a private scene with an apparition of Aerith thanks to the live stream. But in this instance, depending on how you play certain missions, it gives you plus and minus affinity points with characters, and that'll affect who you're at the Golden Saucer with. That's pretty cool.
been several days since the enemy attack here is so demotivated after finding that out. And Cloud says that we should rely on Chocobo, and Chocobo in this world has a very good sense of smell, and better than Red 13.
But if we have Red 13 do it, maybe we'll build our relationship.
With Chocobos and Red 13 does not like Chocobo will overtake his ability, but when you send on the Chocobo, then
The
you can
string.
track the same path.
So good.
I can track this out.
Red 13's getting jealous.
Red
Red's like, I
13
can do that.
jealous of like the tracking
can do
abilities
that.
of the Chocobo.
Descent, then you can smell again.
This
that
bird
you
is
can
taking
see
my
that
job.
route of the descent. And when you follow this, how long you can move to the next phases of the story. So Chocobo is very important, not just wandering around the map, but also various quests in the title. And this is how it works. 30 minutes have passed. It's so fantastic.
That was
and
30
you can
minutes?
almost
Jeez.
play by yourself. So this is
That's just the
something I
beginning
can
of it,
show you.
dude.
Was so
And that's yeah, this is just a fraction of what we're gonna experience when the game drops. And oh god, already like they're providing components of which it'll make things better or worse for yourself. So I love it.
quick. Well, we're
That's
still
just the
in
beginning.
Calm, the first city, and
It's
there are
literally
so many
just the
things
first
to do
town
in the
and the
story.
first
There are
couple
so
of
many
things you can do.
No,
Because like calm is just a fraction of what you can do in this like game. The Pokemon Ranch, the Chocobo Ranch is just a fraction of what you can really do. They side skipped the Mog House because the Mog House provides more content. And what is the Mog House? I'm not gonna tell you because we're moving on. And they're leaving the exploration of everything else to you when the game comes out. So, whew.
I'm interested in the swamplands. I'm so intrigued, and not just Chocobo. There's so many volume contents. This is the first area. This is just the first city. But so many things that we learned here. So many contents till the end of the title, right? That is correct. So fantastic. And the battle system, combat system, it looks so exciting. Yes, it is well crafted, and also in the trail play, many people touch on that, and we receive very good feedback and very delighted. Yes, we'd like to consider what would be the best approach to moving the battle, not just combat and battle, but also chocobos, not just vehicles, but it's like they are party member in a way. Yes, and they are so cute.
The field?
Yeah, they are the party member for you.
Up to here, we've had a lot of volume, so Hamaguchi-san, there is something that you still want to show.
More? What do you want to show me? You already have my heart. What do you want me? What do you want to show me? You already have my heart, dude.
It would take 2 hours just for my part. So, but the director said that you can't have all of the TGS.
You can't have all of it?
Surprise, but so this time around, I kind of shrank it into a half an hour. So
You shrunk. This is shrunk?
the systems of the game. I've only been able to explain that, but there are the fluid variety of the games which I was not able to showcase today. So I would like to have this opportunity because you're all here to cut some part, and a lot of people are participating online too.
Cut?
So today we would like to share some new information.
New
There are various informations, and it's information only for Grassland. Not everything, but I'm so glad I came here today. So I kind of made that into 2 to 3 minutes video. So
2-3 minute video.
Oh my God, no, Hamaguchi, you
Tamaguchi.
magnificent bastard.
Let me buy you food. Let me buy what the Mog
So
House.
this is the Moogle house, the one we saw earlier. So cute.
Oh my God, the Mogs are so different here. You have to fight them?
Minigame.
Minigame. Okay.
So Moogle house minigame. And
Oh my God. These idiots returned from the last game.
them.
Do recompense.
The
Recompense.
characters are coming to the world map together with Cloud escaping or fleeing from Midgar. So there's
Jeez.
various stories. They have various stories. They're kind of being beaten. They're being beaten. So they're characters that I loved. And in this one, we also
Queen's
have
Blood, the
card
card game.
And this card game is that there's a story.
Jesus
So
Christ, dude.
from the
Jeez.
start till the end, you're able to play during the game. I just showed you just a bit.
You can customize the clothing on
They
the
put Gwent in
birds.
the game.
Customize and attach part. So, as I said,
They put
you're
Gwent
able
in the
to
game.
customize and attach
Gwent,
parts.
yeah.
What was that card game?
And the racing game.
So
There's
this
Chocobo
is
tracks to
from
race.
Chocobo Race, but as a tutorial for Chocobo for you to be able to get used to Chocobo. This is
Oh.
enjoy. So the characters we saw earlier will appear on Quest,
Oh, who is she?
and you're able to see the relationships and the background of these characters. This is where Aerith is the protagonist. So
You can
this
collect
is
flowers
the
with
theme
Aerith?
In terms of the quest, this is the protagonist. So the theme is the flower in terms of the quest.
Oh, cool. And this is gonna definitely build more affinity points with Aerith too. And you're gonna teach Cloud to be a flower boy.
So in the previous
I give up,
one,
dude.
you saw this, right?
I give up. I give up.
In the previous title, I think they were picking flowers. Aerith was picking the flowers, and not just the monsters we saw earlier.
What is this? Oh yeah, but I do remember that there was a side mission where you had to pick flowers, and yeah, it was right before you were picking flowers to bring to Tifa or to Marlene, and you were exploring the garden at Aerith's house prior to leaving.
There are very strong monsters that appear if you are able to conquer some requests.
Jeez, this
one is a very
boy.
strong one. So this, if you are able to finish a certain condition, it appears. It's a very rare monster. So there's
Rare
piano.
monsters?
Rare
Oh,
monsters?
Piano?
You can play piano?
Can it be? So it's now like
Stop.
a different game.
Stop.
Stop giving us more things to play.
They're playing. It's a rhythm game. So there's more songs.
Wu
that
Tai.
you can play. Oh.
Is this
Where's
Wu
this
Tai?
place? Where's this? Ah, la 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 la. Oh, I'm so intrigued.
Was that Wu? The
It's
second mania was
Wu-Tai.
Wu-Tai, right?
It's definitely Wu-Tai. Like, that has to be it, because by no means is that anywhere else, because Wu-Tai, that is the same. The aesthetics of the background was the same as the Wu-Tai that we experienced in Crisis Core. So they're giving us more sneak peeks. Stop.
Dude,
So you
Hashimoto,
showed me some
dude, he-
pieces. This is like
Hamaguchi's so happy. I always get that mixed up. He's so happy to be able to show this shit off. He's so happy.
But there were mini games.
He's like, I finally get to show this shit off. That was Wu-Tai, right? But where? Probably in a different location. Probably not like Wu-Tai Island.
Yes. So there
Now
are
Wu-Tai
all
proper,
the
but like
and
a camp from
with the
Wu-Tai.
card players, you're able to resolve the mystery and solve, and it comes to a very heartbreaking or
Heartbreaking?
end. So how much can you play?
How many more pieces are you gonna break the heart into? Because if you're telling us there's like more content in regards to like what's happening in Wu-Tai and what's happening in that area, like, are we gonna explore more of what Yuffie went through? Because between the events of Integrate and now, we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened to her, because she just experienced the loss of Sunon, of the bow staff guy.
So if you play a stopping by, you won't be able to reach the main part. So there's a lot. So rather than doing everything, it should be that you should be selective and do the things that you
Yeah, it's probably like
And then once you
a sector,
go
like a
through the
base
story,
that
you
the
go
Wu-Tai
back or-
Yeah,
fortress or the,
most
like,
likely
the
definitely a
Wu-Tai guys use.
base. It makes more sense that it's a base that you infiltrate, because you're because by no means are you going to go into Wu-Tai proper, because they're leaving that for the next game, from what they're explaining, because Wu-Tai is a very large segment that you get involved with, but the conversation doesn't really acknowledge that's what's happening. So I don't know if you're gonna get a tease of Wu-Tai proper.
I think it's really dependent on the individual. Wonderful. And we also saw the piano. The piano, those who played, I'm sure it's a reminiscence. So you will get the final heaven. You remembered?
Final Heaven?
So I would like to go and capture the final heaven. Actually, today, I showed you a video, but I said it was for the grassland, but there are different information. So the piano is one in a different area. And the reason why I include that today is because that minigame, I wanted Noda-san you to play today.
Play?
Yeah,
He gets to play it?
Tifa's Final Heaven from her piano, her childhood piano.
But that sound game
Is Final Heaven like a
has
move?
very original in terms of the operability. So to operate the piano, play the piano is difficult, right? So you have to be careful of your right hand, left hand. Yes, of course. So much pressure on me.
Okay.
I wonder if I can do it. Okay, you will. Can I play? All right, we have it over there. So this is the play corner.
Okay.
So this is the RL. So
We're the Relic Hunters, your friendly neighborhood.
The Relic Hunters. Okay. This looked like it looks like a fun game, but
wow.
not my
So
focus.
this is the RL. So right hand, left hand. So we're going to switch to the screen. So like this.
Oh my god.
Sports mode, like the one in the original. So you're able to play the piano with this. So this is really quite real. So you could play like a real piano. So I want you to
Dude, you
play
could
the
change
songs
the
that you
tone
like
of the
and, like, you
notes.
could share that.
With square
Okay.
and circle and left and
So
right.
you can really become a piano master.
That's
So I want
interesting.
you able to play one song, right? Yes. The developer staff was able to play. And
Oh my god,
perfectly.
it's gonna be like, it's the same kind of like mechanic in, what is it, The Last of Us 2. It gives you the mechanic to play guitar. You get the piano. Every Asian boy and girl's dream. They were birthed out of the womb to play piano or violin for the family, and this is their time to shine.
See that? It might be a concert out of here. So this time, if
We're gonna
you press the
Groundhog Day this
button
shit.
in the middle and select the song,
You
It's a
literally
difficulty.
play Final Fantasy songs on a piano.
whether you're
Oh my god. And like, depending on your score, you get rewards, right? But to get Final Heaven, is that a move? I don't remember if that's a move or not. Hold on. What is it? final. This is how you get her limit break. Okay. On a random single target, using a combo with her 6 previous limit breaks. You can miss limit. You can miss. Can be missed. Despite what others say, Tifa's final heaven can be missed. Don't sell your material. Keep it all. Okay. I'm gonna keep it all.
Or Aerith camp or T-Hack team, the user is able to discuss. But today I'm going to be nasty, and we have the theme for Aerith and Tifa. So
Oh my god.
I want you to showcase which camp you are. Noda-san, are you Aerith camp or Tifa camp?
I'm Tifa. I'm a Jessie camp.
Broken, dude. Can't even believe what we're looking at. I can't even believe how much is here. I'm just broken, dude.
So you've got this Buster sword as you play. Come on. So there's the countdown. Come on, go.
Oh my god. What is this? Oh.
Okay, got it. Got it. Nice.
Oh, it's hard to.
Oh my god.
Hard.
Okay, it's so difficult. But you're doing it. You're doing it okay.
Dude.
I got it. And
Okay.
then
That's gonna take so much time.
you got it in an instantaneously. Yeah, I got it.
Oh my god. This is so dope.
So they wanted it to emulate being like an actual piano, so it isn't just one wheel, it's both sticks, right?
Yeah,
And
like
that's
both
the
hands,
toughest thing
both
of piano
sticks.
is you, 2 hands.
That's such a good mechanic. Oh lord.
Using the analog stick, so not just the right hand side. If you have to use your left hand side, unless you're used, you do come to a panic. And the music, there are various music notes in the world. You're able to find the song and make various challenges.
You find the songs throughout the
find
world.
it,
You
okay.
find Final Fantasy VII song orchestration around the world.
And if this is how you get Final
So
Heaven,
you
you
can
have to
play
play
on
it.
pianos throughout the game.
No clothes.
Oh, really good at it.
Exciting. I can play this forever. Rank C. I think I can just play this. Yes, there are so many.
Yeah, R2 turned the metronome off. Probably get bonus points for having no metronome.
Yeah, probably.
This in FF7.
It's just the fact that it's like a celebration of the goddamn piano themes of FF7, which are incredible. Like
They
Final Fantasy
are.
music, incredible. It in general has amazing piano themes, but like FF7's piano themes are wild. They made a whole game out of it.
Yeah, and I remember constantly trying to practice Those Who Fight Further on a piano. Oh, can you imagine just playing the rest of the audio, the rest of the music tracks from Final Fantasy VII in this fashion? Ah.
This piano. Well, I think I'd like to ask the professional piano players to play this. And when you play piano, and then you can play it well. As you get used to it, you can play more difficult pieces.
There's more difficult pieces to play in the game? Sheesh.
I'm looking forward to so many people.
Sephiroth's theme.
Sephiroth's
It is gonna be
theme.
nuts.
That's gonna be so crazy.
Wondering what kind of circumstances Cloud will play this game. You like that? Yes, of course. I like that. There's so many drama within the piece of this theme. Nomura-san, I think you look very delighted to see.
Dim-lighted?
Nomura-san, what's your take? Yes, I see so many exciting faces at the stage. I was mesmerized by the performance, and I'm looking.
Why? Load!
I was mesmerized by.
Uh-oh!
Oh no! Oh no!
Midgard Night Cruise? What is happening?
Is that a game? Is that an actual cruise in Japan? Or like... Huh.
Midgard Night Cruise? What is happening?
Like an actual cruise, okay.
Is this of that one actual factory in Japan that looks like that inspired FF7?
I wonder. If it's true, that'd be pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah.
What a day to be alive if you live in Japan, right?
It's a cruise in Kanagawa? Gotcha.
Okay.
I was mesmerized.
あれあの時点でだって遊べるミニゲーム新しく見つかって、だってあの今日のもいいよってあとちょくちょくちらこの映像で
Yeah.
あるんでグラフィックでセフィロスと一緒に戦闘できるのかな
Where's the translators,
Not back
dude?
yet.
あるんでマテリアキーパーと戦ってるの見たんです来るかぜひこれも
Drops.
やらせてもらいたい
They're just bantering right now. I can tell. There's no original drops.
Huh?
They're just bantering right now. I can tell. There's no big informational drops.
はいやりましょう
はい、そうですね、作名、ここにいらっしゃるね、もしかって心配があるんでね、とうとうね、プレイされてない方、いろんな新しい情報もですね、いろんな情報をどんどん発信していきます。
Luffy, calm down. I know you're a big deal, Luffy. Calm down for a second. And again, like it's the advertisement and the hype that Gear 5 had, so big. But also, please, we're talking about this is the wrong place to do the Monkey D hype.
Oh, back to Audrey.
Said that so today we've showed a lot of stuff, but there's a lot that we haven't shown yet, and we hope you look forward to all of the information that we'll release later at a later time. Oh, Numera.
Well, thank you, translator. Thank you for the translation. We need help. Ian Stream died.
It was like like all the stuff that we showed you. Oh, so Numera was worried like of them showing all this content today because he wanted to use it for the next trailer.
He.
Use it for the next trailer.
Oh God! So if they use everything, if all this content was not used, now that everything here has been used, what are we going to see in the next trailer? That's going to be exciting to find out.
Dang it.
That's too bad though. But hey, we're getting more excited.
Sorry. Jumped in on Audrey's stream. Sorry.
Okay, there's still a lot of stuff that they haven't showed us, so he hopes that everyone is excited for all the stuff that they will show from here on out. So basically, yeah, Nomura was worried that they showed too much today, but they will.
They showed just enough, I think.
Because Nomura's making the trailers for this. We got confirmation of that. Right?
Nomura is
Nomura wants
curating
trailer
everything.
content.
Okay.
Hey guys, thanks for coming from Max's stream.
Is that it?
So yeah, they pretty much didn't really say anything interesting in the closing messages, but Nomura was just saying that like they were afraid that he was just watching the show and was like, oh my god, they're showing that.
Oh my god, right?
Yeah, because all like the minigame stuff, you know, you would think that they want that to populate trailers, and it still can, right? It absolutely still can. Thank you, Audrey, for the absolute like clutch translation in the end. It looks like we didn't miss much, but holy sweet Jesus, dude.
And that's really cool. Just like all that drop as it is, everything from this drop has been pretty cool. So granted, like you get to play that piano, you get to just find out more about how to help out Chadley, the Chocobo farms, the 2 seconds that it takes for you to fast travel. I hope that this is consistent because from what we learned already from this trailer, it's been so fantastic. Thank you, Max, for the coverage, and like thank you, Audrey, for the last minute clutch. But there was so much bantering. You know, I would have liked this better if the bantering was a little more controlled. But I will say that was immensely informative in regards to what you're going to be experiencing. You're going to be experiencing how you're going to be living in this world. It shows you the Mog House where you can do so many more mini games, of which may have an impact of like story enrichment or enjoyment. Hard to say, but it's still an enriching experience to see like what's happening here, like what is this about Chadley. And the more you explore the map with Chadley, you flesh out his character, and the more hunts you do, the more materials you get as a reward for doing all this like extra missions. And then the ability to play piano, and we have to do that in order to learn Final Heaven. so that girl Tifa, can get her final limit break. But I don't know. But like, that is just where the problem is. By the end of the question now remains that if we can play the piano, and is this going to be practice for unlocking the final limit break in the final game, or is Final Heaven going to be explored here and henceforth other limit breaks? Because we are in a situation where the combat here is going to be very different from Remake. So you're going to get different weapons and different everything here compared to Remake. So if that's true, how is this going to translate to the next game? But that problem is going to happen 1,000 miles from now. At the current moment, you have many opportunities to just live into this world. You help Chadley out, you get materia, you get every opportunity to level up your characters, and there are side missions and side quests that happen depending on who's on your party. There's a lot to explore, and there's so much. It's so nutrient dense. The TGS show provided us. I'm really excited because right now, like, it's bringing, because you can hot swap so many of your preset parties. If you find a flying unit, switch to party with Barret. If you see like a heavy like ground unit, switch parties. If you see a party that's heavy in magic defense, switch the party. The ability to flick your party and just like that, it's going to be a very enriching process in the combat system. This is exciting. It's really cool. I'm really excited to play Rebirth. I'm gonna do what I can to get a PlayStation 5 and play it, but I don't know if there's released information yet. At the time of recording, I don't know if there's released content regarding, hey, this will be released on PC as well at the same time. I don't know. I'm under the impression that the first 3 months of release will be strictly PlayStation 5. I don't know about how PC will be, but I'm really excited. It's gonna like, with how much content they provide you, they are trying to make Final Fantasy Rebirth the only game you play in 2024. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait for what's gonna happen next.